Module 3, Lesson 9, Comparing Integers and Other Rational Numbers. Learning targets. I can compare and interpret rational numbers order on a number line, and I can use prior knowledge of place value, decimals, and fractions to compare integers and other rational numbers. Create a real-world situation that relates to the points shown on the number line. Today's temperature is 0. Tomorrow's is -1. Tomorrow's temperature will be colder than today's, so -1 will be below 0 on the vertical number line. For each of the following problems, determine if you disagree or agree with the statement. During a recent football game, our team lost yards on 2 consecutive downs. We lost 6.5 yards on the first down. During the second down, our quarterback was sacked for an additional 10-yard loss. On the number line, I represented this situation by first locating -6.5. I located the point by moving 6.5 units to the left of 0. Then I graphed the second point by moving 10 units to the left of 0. If we look at our number line, we have our points of -6.5 and then -10. So we can conclude that this person is correct. So we agree because -10 is less than -6.5. So it would be to the left of 6.5. I borrowed 50 cents from my friend Lester. I borrowed 75 cents from my friend Calvin. I owe Lester less than I owe Calvin. So we know that this person was borrowing money, so therefore it has to be negative numbers. And on our number line, you can see that we have pointed the points of -0.5 and -0.75. So we can conclude that this person is correct. So we agree because -0.50 is greater than -0.75. In gym class, both Jerry and I ran for 20 minutes. Jerry ran 2 1/4 miles, and I ran 2.1 miles. I ran a farther distance. Well, one of these numbers is a mixed number, and one of them is a decimal, so let's change them both to decimals. So we know that 2.1 is going to stay the same, and 2 1/4 is equal to 2.25. Now we can plot them on a number line. So as you can see, I have plotted our two numbers on our number line, and we can see that 2.1 is actually closer to the 2 than 2.25. So 2.1 is less than 2.25. So this person is incorrect. So we disagree because 2.1 is less than 2.5. One location is 10 feet above sea level and one location is 10 feet below sea level. On a number line, 10 feet above sea level is represented by graphing a point at 10, and 10 feet below 0 is represented by graphing a point at -10. I chose to use a vertical number line because it used the words above and below, so that's a good indicator that it is going to be on a vertical number line. And I have plotted our points of 10 and -10, and we can see that this person is correct. So we agree, both are equal distances from 0, but in different directions. Two friends, Jackie and Jenny, each brought money to the fair. Jackie brought more than Jenny. Jackie brought $7.45, and Jenny brought $7.50. Since 7.45 has more digits than 7.5, it would come after 7.45 on the number line, or to the right, so it has a greater value. Well, we know that our two numbers are 7.45 and 7.50, so 7.5 is going to equal 7.50. So it would actually have the same amount of numbers as 7.45. The amount of numbers does not matter. We know that this person is incorrect because 7.5 comes before 7.5. And if you're still having trouble with that, or even looking at it on a number line, just make it a whole number. Let's move our decimals both places to the right, and you can see that now our numbers are 750 and 745, and we know that 745 is less than 750. So we disagree with this person. Now go complete the problem set.